Good morning, this is Sherry Kirkland and I'm doing this quick little training video for you. I'm getting this question quite often and I thought I'd try to clarify this. A lot of people are asking about the different types of files that are created from VideoMakerFX and where they're stored and what's this Save As button and how can I save my project without overwriting the old one, things like that. So I'm going to attempt to show you or clarify that for you. So I'm opening VideoMakerFX here and I'm going to click Create Project. I'm just going to create a project called Demo_version 1 or V1. And then I'm going to add some slides to it. I'm just randomly picking something. So here's a project with 4 slides and I'm going to click Save Project. Now if I go to reopen that project, notice up here in the browser it'll tell you where this project is stored. So you want to look at this. Mine is on my C drive in the users folder, then the Kirkland Enterprises folder, then Documents, then VideoMakerFX, then Projects. You might want to write this down if you need to remember where it is. I've also created a shortcut on my desktop to my Projects folder. Notice here's the project that I just saved, Demo version 1. I'll come back here in just a minute. So let's pretend that I want to create a slightly different version of this demo, but I don't want to overwrite my first project. So I'm going to add a slide just to make this slightly different than before. This time instead of clicking Save Project, because if I click Save Project it's going to overwrite Demo version 1 that I just created, I'm going to use Save As. This takes me right into the Projects folder and I can type in a name, Demo V2. This will be a totally different project and the file extension is .prj. Click Save. It says Save Successfully. Pop over to my desktop and show you how now I have 2 versions of this project that are slightly different. Okay, so if you want to save your projects, just be sure to name them a certain way so that you know what's inside of those projects and can recall them as needed. The other part of the file system with VideoMakerFX comes into play when you export your project. Notice there's a path here. It tells you where it's placing the export file, which is an MP4 video file. And it always names it according to the project by default, but you can take and highlight this portion right here and change it. So I'm going to just tack on an underscore video so that my file name is this, okay? And then you could click Start Export. Now those, as I showed you, those videos go to a different path, and again I created a shortcut on my desktop where you can see the ones that I've created. Now as this video exports, we can watch it real quick. It doesn't take very long. Let me pause the recording real quick and I'll come right back. Actually, I've lost my video toolbar, so just hang out here for just a minute. So my point here is, keep in mind when you export a video, it's going to by default name that video according to your project unless you change that name. Let me display this a little differently. So here's my video that I did right just now, demo_v1_video. So then I could go back and use this same project and perhaps change my keyword, export the video again, but be sure to come here and change this name. This would be my new keyword, or whatever your keyword is, and then export that video. Let me cancel this and just delete a couple of these slides to make this quicker. Save project, export, change the name. This is super critical, or you'll be overwriting your videos and you'll have to redo them. So if you open the video folder, here was the video that I did first. Here's the second video that I just did. Notice how they have different names so they don't get overwritten. If you look at these right here that I did this weekend, I basically used the same template, but each time I exported, I changed the name of my MP4 file. So I'm not overwriting the work that I've already done. So I'm changing this part of the file name right here. Okay, so hopefully that helps, and if you have any questions, just post your comment here on the post here in Facebook. Okay, bye for now.